Okay, what's going on? I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video. I don't. A lot of me wants to call it a YTE, but at the same time, I don't want it to go that far because that is like a proper drama series that I have on my channel, and it's something I want to stay away from. However, I can't carry on ignoring things when I feel like I'm being attacked on a personal level. So pretty much, if you don't know, Reese has made another video on me following his video called The Truth brackets MVP, and I'm gonna basically break it down, and I'm gonna show Reese why he can't just he can't explain one side of the story and act like it's correct when you haven't heard mine. So brace yourselves. So in Reese's video called the Truth brackets MVP, I didn't actually watch the video until like a couple of days after, but when the video was released, I was in a party with Kieran, and he basically told me that in the video Reese was just like, oh, this is not an attack at just Elliot, it's an attack at like the YouTube group, and then it proceeded to be just an attack at me, and I mean that's kind of confirmed, seeing as mythical shouted the video out, and it's just like, why the fuck are you getting involved? Like, this is exactly what we did last time. So I mean, sure, we'll go down that road again. I'll address everything in a moment, but it's just sad. Okay, so basically in Reese's recent video, it's called like Let's Talk About Athlete. I can't even remember what the fucking video is called, but it's basically him basically saying that I use him and that I'm just a dickhead and that I treat him like shit, which I'm literally going to defend myself with every single point. And before this video starts, I don't claim to be a really good friend. I'm not claiming to be like a really good friend, because at the end of the day, for a long time, if not my entire life, I've always been used to be doing my own thing, and it's just like, it's it's annoying when people criticize me for being bad at something I never claimed to be good at, if that makes sense, and I'll get onto that, and I'll get onto the why I kind of feel like that's kind of Reese's responsibility as well as mine. So yeah, but anyways, without further ado, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, let's get on.
I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you.
Now don't get me wrong, being spammed with dislikes doesn't offend me, it doesn't affect me on a personal level. It's just, I don't really like giving people the satisfaction of getting what they want. So for this video, I'm sure I'd get, I'm 100% sure I would get more likes than dislikes. However, I'm gonna hide the ratios for this video. You can call me a pussy or whatever, I don't really care. Like, thing is, I've grown up to not really care, especially in the last couple of months. I've definitely not really cared what people say when it comes to offending me. But anyways, let's get on to one of the main things I want to talk about. Now that thing is me using him for money, which is kind of a weird one. Basically, if you don't know, about a couple of weeks ago, Ghostface was released for Dead by Daylight. It was a DLC character. It cost £3.99 to buy. Now, I literally I hadn't got paid at the time, and I really wanted to do it so I could produce some content. So I asked Reese if he could buy it, and when I get paid, I could refund it. And yeah, I literally have a screenshot of me saying I'll refund it. It was on a video that I made called Dear Reese. It was privated because I don't really care about views. Obviously this one will be going out publicly, but I don't really care about views and stuff because it's not my thing. Plus, I'll get onto it also, I kind of wanted all this thing with Reese private because I felt it was definitely a personal issue. But I mean, well, so long for that, Reese, you fucking idiot. Anyways, I have a screenshot that I'm going to put on the screen right now of literally me refunding the £3.99 that Ghostface cost me. I said I would, and I did. Now the thing is, the reason I didn't do it straight away is because I sent a screenshot saying, by the way, when I get paid, I'll refund your £3.99 that you sent. I don't use people. and if you want me to refund that money anyway. He replied, I don't care. Now the thing is with me, I'm always scared to do something if I don't get a straight answer. Like, if I don't know Reese wants me to do it, I won't do it in case I know. But at this point, I'm taking matters into my own hands, because frankly, I'm not going to sit around and wait for inconsistent people like Reese to give me answers when, I mean, frankly, he blocked me, so I don't know where the fuck that happened, but cool. Anyways, yeah, so I just want to shut down that point real quick. Now, the other point that I wanted to make is the whole mythical being a better friend or whatever than I was. I mean, frankly, I don't care. I don't have a competition with mythical. I don't care. Like, for example, I was live streaming earlier, the day that I'm recording this, and someone was there like, "Oh, you're gonna overtake mythical," and I'm there like, I don't care. At the end of the day, a few months ago, I overtook him, and he like constantly just sub-botted or subbed. I mean, regardless, mythical, everyone knows it's one of the two, if not both. So, yeah, and frankly, I overtook you. I proved you wrong from when you said I'd never overtake you, and I was happy with that. I don't really care. You could literally go 1,000 in front of me. I don't care. So, I mean, Reese, you go on about how Mythical's never used you and stuff, yet you couldn't be so wrong. As you can tell from the screenshot, Mythical did a live stream called Playing Fortnite with My Biggest Enemy. So, frankly, this was a day where Tsunami, in Tsunami server I believe it was, Mythical and Reese were in VC, and they just started talking, and I guess they became friends again. Right, so they became friends again, and they started streaming Fortnite. Although, frankly, Mythical did use you, because, I mean, he's made videos of you in the past, everyone knows who you are, so if he titled the video Playing Fortnite with Rooster336, everyone would be like, oh, it's Reese, cool. But no, he had to title it something bigger to get more views. I mean, with all due respect, Reese, like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to call you like irrelevant and stuff, but if Mythical was a real friend, why isn't he just saying, like, why isn't he just saying Fortnite with Reese? Do you know what I mean? It just seems dodgy. Now, I mean, I can go on and on and on, but I think that one example is just enough to emphasise that Reese, Mythical's not perfect. And the thing is, the difference between me and Mythical is he claims to be perfect. He claims to be little to none perfect, and it's just sad how locked you are in this whole system. I'm gonna get onto that too, but it is just sad. Now, the final kind of like main point I want to talk about is the fact that in Reese's title, he does the brackets "leave me," as if Reese is telling me to leave him alone, which frankly is what I have been trying to do ever since the group decision happened, where Tsunami then said the words like "Reese, you're kicked." It was a group decision, like Tsunami, cool, right? But I have been trying to leave Reese alone. At the end of the day, you can ask Kieran that I literally said that I don't want to be associated with you, and frankly, Kieran has also said that if you were still an MVP, you would ruin our brand. So it's not only me in that position. I'm not trying to say Kieran was defending me because I'm an MVP, because he wasn't even defending me, he was defending our group. And Reese, to be honest, I don't even blame him. Don't get me wrong, Kieran says some dodgy things, but at the end of the day, Kieran has changed a lot, and he's matured up. If anything, you got him worse and worse since you joined MVP in the first place. And you say that, like, once again, going back to the whole using me point, you're there like, I use you, and stuff like that, when 2 days ago, well, a few days ago, sorry, on Tuesday, actually, I was playing Minecraft with Tsunami, and you joined me to a party. You joined our party. I think I invited you once. I think Tsunami actually invited you, and you joined us. And then you were just going on about fighting me, and then you were going on about how you want to pick me up and throw me to the ground in our fight. And I thought we planned to do boxing. I mean, I'm sorry, but last time I checked, if you'd throw someone on the floor in boxing, that's illegal. So you're literally it sounds like you're literally planning on going beyond the rules to just attack me. I mean, frankly, those threats don't scare me, don't get me wrong. However, it just shows the kind of hypocrisy that we're dealing with here. And also, you're acting like... You actually said in my video that I literally said, you know, let's invite Reese so we could bully him. But at the end of the day, that's just not true. You and I both know that. I mean, you'll probably react to this and be like, okay, okay. And frankly, if you respond, then fine, because I can't be asked. Because frankly, I don't want to go back and forth, because it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your time, and it's a waste of everybody else's. I mean, on that party on Tuesday, you asked me to do a fucking fan fiction with you. And you also said that in my Fortnite stream this week. You literally said, do a fanfiction with me, help me grow. You literally, if anything, you're using me. At the end of the day, I'm nothing big. Like, don't get me wrong, my 1,000 subscribers and whatnot, I take that very, like, it's a, like, for me, it's a huge lump, like, but surely if we're going by numbers, you should be going for mythical. But you and I both know that you even think mythicals are relevant too. Because frankly, when I was on the phone to you a few weeks back, you literally acknowledged that those accounts, those subscribers you got from the truth video were mythical alts. If anything, you essentially said this, because I literally said, if those subs are real, and they're actually subscribing because they like your content, why aren't they watching your most other videos? And you literally said, yeah, that's actually a good point. So if anything, you acknowledged that the accounts you received were fake, and let's be honest, mythical, before you even try and get involved, everyone knows they're fake. Witten exposed you making an account to make it look like you came from me, right? And you still comment on your videos with that account. And it's just like, it's so sad. It's sad, but honestly, this is on Reese, not you. So anyways, you ended up going with Paige, another decently big size YouTuber, where if it's your fanfiction, why don't you just make it yourself? At the end of the day, if people are subscribed because they like your content, you know, the video you made by yourself, then surely you would have no issue in making a video by yourself for all your new subscribers to come and see. Although, like I said, you and I both know that they're fake and they're not real fans. And the irony is, you left MVP because you wanted to get away from the fake stuff and move on to the real stuff. Yet you're hanging out with someone who's probably one of the most fake people on the internet. Although, like I said, I don't have a problem with you going around with mythical, which I'll show on the screen right now. And like I said, yeah, I've said this. I've said I don't care if you hang around with mythical, because frankly, I don't. At the end of the day, a lot of people will say that you're killing your channel. It's your choice. If you're happy, then fine, cool. But at the end of the day, don't come at me and saying I'm fake when... Do you know what? Just move on. I mean, you go on about me being like a fake person, or... Yeah, you're literally the one exposing yourself for not really liking Tsunami. I mean, I'm going to show you like a little screenshot of him kind of implying that. He literally says, you tell Tsunami you like him more than me, and like... Oh my days. Literally, the thing is, Reese, you're like, once again, we've been in VC, and you've literally said, like, I don't like Tsunami. So I'm not gonna lie, you literally came back and you literally said, like, nah, Elliot, I preferred when we were a duo. And the funny thing is, Tsunami literally told me that little over a week ago, you were literally saying, Adam, leave MVP and join the lone ones. Adam showed me that. Adam told me this. In fact, if I can still find the clip, I'll play it. Okay, so it turns out I don't have the clip. It was actually at the time that I got my ace. Hence my video, I got an insane ace featuring MVP Tsunami, because it was Tsunami actually told me, I think it was after I saved the video clip, that, you know, Reese, you know, but to prove we were on the topic of the whole mythical, Reese thing, I'll show you this little snippet, and yes, I guess you could, we were making fun, but I don't care. Mythical tried to publicly out me as a racist, and therefore I don't care. But anyways, here's the clip that kind of proved that we were on the topic of that whole, like, situation. Literally, he would never do
Does
it to us.
Mythical even have like IRL friends?
I don't think he does. Now, once again, I know that's mythical, but at the same time, it does show that we were speaking about the entire drama. It wasn't essentially shit talking. I'm just using it as a clip, as evidence to show that we were actually talking about the drama to back up my point that Adam actually told me that Reese was the one telling him to leave MVP. And if Reese is actually an honest man like he claims he was, I don't think he'll have any trouble denying this point. But I suppose Reese isn't as honest as we thought. But hey ho. Another thing I did actually want to talk about was Reese just being a straight up liar. Now don't get me wrong, when Mythical dropped the video titled The King of Manipulation, I didn't necessarily see anything like right with the video. And then again, I was defending Reese because he was my friend, and I'll get onto that in a moment. However, Reese really is a manipulator when you think about it. When you put into thought the fact that he goes on about he does things because he has no emotions, yet proceeds to laugh and get angry and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for honesty, but when laughing is actually a form of fucking emotion, and you literally laugh almost every other day, and you get fucking like sexually weird, that's also considered an emotion. Google it and you'll see for yourself. It really does spring into mind is, does Reese really feel emotions? Because don't get me wrong, we're all human, but feeling emotions is in our nature, once again scientifically proven. And it really does once again spring into mind is Reese being as honest as people think? It's just a theory, but I personally feel like Reese chooses when he can and when he can't feel emotions. Don't get me wrong, I don't know for sure, but it's just a thought. Like, come on, you can't just say I don't feel emotions and yet proceeds to feel emotions. Like, everyone feels emotions, Reese, whether you like it or not. Like, the thing is, you go on about how you're beaten to a pole to the point where you can't feel emotions, yet the fact that you're remembering it, like, don't get me wrong, it's a memory, but at the same time it's not. Like, it's the fact that it's almost like you're remembering it as like you're angry it happened. Don't get me wrong, I would be very angry it happened, but angry is a form of emotion, okay? It's a bit of a weird topic, but once again, have a think. One final thing I want to talk about is the fact that Reese goes on about how I don't really try and help him. I don't really see if he's okay. Once again, he used Mythical as a comparison. So before anyone says that I talk about Mythical way too much, Reese is literally using Mythical as a fucking answer to everything in comparison to me. If anything, those lot are seeing it as a fucking competition. But frankly, fine, we'll roll with it. So I'm going to show a couple of screenshots on the screen right now, one of which basically me saying I want to keep everything private, and Reese actually said me too, and same. So, you know, why so Reese wants to keep it private, guys. Oh wow, private. Oh okay, I'm going to drop 2 videos. That's really fucking private. For God's sakes. And I'm literally saying, like, there's those screenshots of me literally saying, like, talk to me, what's happened, like, your family, me, talk to me, I'm going to help you, you know, work with me and stuff. And then Reese has just said, like, I'm gone. And it really just makes, like, it's just arrogant, I think. But at the same time, cool. At the end of the day, I didn't really want to make this video, but at the same time, fine. At the end of the day, I've always been someone who talks about stuff. Like, I've always been someone who wants to talk about stuff, and rather than like just ignoring it, which I've tried to do, I've always wanted to talk about feelings and stuff, because at the end of the day, it helps me get through it. Everyone has their own coping mechanisms. Mythical even said that too. So Mythical, you can't even fucking have a go at this point, because frankly, you'd be a hypocrite for doing that. But although, do I think Mythical will stick with his word? No. And do I think Reese will take anything from this video? No. But at least you guys can. At the end of the day, I've cleared my name very well, and I hope you guys can see that there are always 2 sides to a story. Once again, quoted not only by other YouTubers, but Mythical himself. So Mythical, if you're watching this, and you're literally going to dislike the fuck out of it, which will be pointless because there aren't any likes to dislikes on this video, then actually think of the context you're doing it in. Do it, if you're going to dislike spam me, do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you dislike me. I mean, frankly, you want me to fail, otherwise you wouldn't have shouted out this video, Reese's video. So, with all due respect, do it for the right reasons. I mean, frankly, even when this video is private, YouTube Studio still tells with the likes to dislikes. So if this video has like 20 dislikes, then I'll know it's from you, because frankly, Reese's videos get average 3 likes. So when you like, I'm trying to work with numbers here. But anyways, this video was written, scripted by myself. I didn't have any help. This video was recorded at like 1 in the morning. I'm not in the best state right now. I've just been like training and stuff because me and Reese were meant to be having a fight. So cool, it was meant to be a friendly fight, he said, but frankly, apparently he wants to kill me, in the words of Tsunami, but frankly, it would have been a fun fight, but frankly, I see frankly way too much. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Reese, I'm not saying your video was wrong, however, I don't think it was right. I don't claim to be a best friend, I don't claim to be the best friend ever, but you gotta understand, I've had trust issues in the past, so like it's okay, like it's okay for you, you know, to have all these issues in the past that justify your future, but when someone does it, is that okay? I guess that's the question that I want you to take from this video. Anyways, like I said, I wanted this shit private, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's gonna happen, so frankly, I don't know anymore. Anyways, it's been your boy MvPElliot, and
I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna